it? It's Car 100 here, aka Tom, and it is story time. But first of all, well, Elmo won my sniper tournament, which was on Friday, and you can subscribe to him here. I know you can't see me, so why am I pointing? Yeah, he won, so he got the 4-hour free code, and his mic is fucked up, so he can't do a dual commentary with me, but you can subscribe to him here. Here we go, here's my story. So this weekend, just gone, I went to Swansea to meet a few friends at uni. So on the way there, I've bought my train tickets, collected them, got them, and I get charged an extra £15 on top of the £50 I've already paid. Why? Because I don't know really. I've got a rail card, but apparently I didn't have the right type of rail card, so that kind of fucked me over a bit. So anyway, we get there, we meet everyone, meet all these new roommates, a nice bunch of people, and we do some pre-drink. I learned a new drinking game where you're only allowed to point with your elbow, and if you point with your fingers, you have to down your whole drink. If you drink with your right arm, you have to down your whole drink. If you say the word drink, you have to down your whole drink. And can't remember the other one, but yeah, if you say another word, you got to down your drink. Also, there's a penny going round, and someone's got a penny, and if they put it in your drink, you got to down your drink, and then you've got to try and put it into someone else's drink while they're holding their drink. You can't put it into a random drink lying about. So anyway, that's a new game that I learned, and so I was already pissed because I didn't know that game, so I kept on pointing at people saying drink, and I got pennied once as well. After pre-drinks, we go to get the bus, which will take us to all the clubs in the town. When we got on the bus, we sitting in the back, and the people I've just met are sitting on the right at the back of the bus, and they start singing a little chant, "There were 4 on the back seat of the bus," and it goes on that, and then when they get to the end, they go, "Whoa!" And then someone runs down the bus, and then there's 5, so like, "There were 5 on the backseat of the bus," and eventually we got to 19. It was so funny. But anyway, we got to the clubs, and because it was Saturday and student night is on a Thursday and a Wednesday, I think it was mostly Wednesday, there were more MILFs out, like quite a lot of MILFs. Not all of them were MILFs, but just like generally older people. Like 24-year-olds and stuff like that. So my mate who lives there was getting pretty pissed off because he wanted us to come up and have a good night, and we did. To be fair, we had a good night. The clubs weren't really jumping, but we were pumping, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we haven't seen each other for 2 months, so about 4 or 5 of us who all met together. 2 people already in Swansea. 1 person came up from Bristol, and me and my mate came up from where we live in Birmingham. So it's a nice little get together really, at the end of the day. But yeah, what happened next? We got off the bus, we were in the clubs, going around to a load of different clubs, probably went into about 5 different clubs at the end of the night. But yeah, we came out of this one club. I just went into a fish and chip shop and started talking to this random girl, and this 24-year-old South African man, and he was being overly nice. He was offering out his burger to me and this girl, and he was acting like him and that girl had been going out for ages, and they only met on that night. So he wanted to take her home and get a bit of rumpy shumpy lumpy cumpy. So I thought he looked a bit suspicious, so I made sure I kept a watchful eye, because we all walked out, and then he was like, "Okay man, thanks for looking after her," because this girl was really drunk. So I was looking after her kind of, and he was trying to make me go away, but being really polite because he was an overly nice man. But I was like ignoring him and just standing there, and she walked off to a bus stop, and I like followed her to make sure she was alright, and then he came and took her away and started walking away with her, and then I think she got rid of him and came back to the bus stop, and I made sure she got in a taxi and went home. But by this time my friends were in a club, and I couldn't get in because it was like past 2 o'clock or something, so I had to wait outside. So I just saw those 2 pretty blondes and said, "What are you doing? Where are you going?" And I offered to walk them to their limo, because they were getting a limo for some reason. So I linked arms with these women. One was about 30 or something, but she was really a MILF, and the other one didn't talk much, but she was a pretty girl. So I was walking down the street, linking arms with these 2 blondes. This lad walks past and is like, "Great effort, mate." So I'm just like, "Yeah, buddy." Walking down like a don, and take them to their limo, drop them off, get their names for Facebook, even though I haven't added them, because I don't know, I always do that. And so yeah, I just walk back, eventually meet up with all my friends. Oh no, I meet these other people, and I tell this guy about stopping this girl, even though she probably wouldn't have got raped. I just exaggerated and said I stopped a girl from getting raped. And then this guy was like, wow, we should go on rape watch. So me and him walked into the chip shop, and we walked up to a table with 2 boys and 2 girls, and we asked the girls, are you afraid of getting raped? And yeah, they were like, no, we know them. So that was really it, to be honest. Change of accent now. I thought I'd mix up a bit for the conclusion. That was the end of the night. Got a taxi home, went to sleep on a hard floor in my mate's room, and yeah, woke up the next day feeling like shit and regretting having done me and shit. So don't ever have that on a night out. So next morning, get the train back, go past Bristol, Cardiff, everywhere, and guess what? The fucking ticket man comes along and charges me another 28 quid. What fucking shitty bollocks, wanking shit tickets did I buy? So I paid 50 quid. The mate that I went with paid 57 quid, but I ended up paying 95 quid, which fucked me off really, and I'm never getting a train again. I'm gonna get a coach because they are a lot cheaper even before all the fucking charges. So fuck you, trains. Anyway, I've been Carta 100, aka Tom, also T1, and thank you for watching. Peace!